Hi, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky, here on another round of Righteous Readings, where I give raw, righteous, real readings to you guys, my viewers, so you can make the most informed decisions in your life. My beautiful beings, how are you all doing? I hope you are all doing very, very well. I finally just walked in the door. It's just after 10:15 in the morning on a Friday, and I have no children. Look how glowy she is. I know I shouldn't be like that, but when you're a full-time mum with 4 children living in a house, 5 sons in total though, you are but one person outnumbered by a small male army. You know, when I had my pets, they've passed away now, God bless their souls, but when I had my pets, they were even all men too. So, you know, I've always been around a lot of boys, but I tell you, it's nice to just have a little bit of womanly time, motherly time without being a mother. Thank you. The blessings of the simple things in life. Nevertheless, we are here and now to do Capricorn singles and couples, as this is a love round. Venus placements here. Highly prevalent, guys. I'm sure you've heard the spiel a million times, but you know, I must robotically read it every time. Venus placements are highly prevalent. If you don't know, don't care to, that's fine. You can still go via your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or your Mercury placement as well. They'll still have messages loitering throughout, but if you want best bang for your buck, best douche for your dollar, people, seriously, Venus is where it's at for this round. We will start with Capricorn singles. We will move into Capricorn couples, which of course the cross watchers, feel free to join in. Capricorn singles, July monthly, as we've now just ticked into the 1st of July. I know I'm running a little late. But we're going to be looking at 3 aspects of your life that I think are very important. Your career, your love, and your friendship. And I'll go through and clarify this, and I'll explain it to the best of detail that I can, so you can work out whether this one's a resonating reading for you today. If it doesn't, if it doesn't though resonate, please don't feel disheartened, but definitely come back and see me for the next round of monthlies, because what story I'm telling today might not be what the heck I'm saying tomorrow. Also, massive holla, as well as, you know, make sure that notification bell's on, people. I will be going live within the next 24 hours, actually in 12 hours to be exact, in exactly 12 hours from the time I'm filming this now. I will be live for a very important live, guys, gals, lovely, beautiful beings. If you could please be so kind as to, you know, you can go onto the feed now, even though, of course, the live has not begun. It's all set up for the Infinite Fantasy round. My beautiful mod Infinite is having her birthday on the 9th of July, and I would really love it if anyone could send some beautiful messages of sincerity and sweetness for her. She has done a lot for me while being a mod for me, as well as well before that. She was one of my first ever adult fans, and she is a fellow Australian. As most of you know, I am an Aussie, and there's not many of us doing tarot on this platform, so all the support would be actually greatly appreciated, and I know she would absolutely love you guys from the bottom of your fuzzy hearts if you would be so kind as to even hit up a message, or if you can, join us for the live. My God, we're gonna have a ball. All right, so Capricorn singles, let's hit this now for the July month. This is a monthly read for you singles. Don't forget to check out your main monthly too. Lots more gossip in that. All right, for Capricorn singles for July 2022, please, spirits and guides, we're looking at Capricorn. We're looking at career, love, and friendship. Sorry, my shuffling is a little bit wonk. I did cut my fingers quite badly last night on a, can't even see that now. Good Lord. On a a dish that had a chip in it. Yeah, so I've messed up a couple of fingers, but that's all right. I don't need them on so much, so that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We don't mind that. That's a bit bright for me. All right, Capricorn singles for the month of July. Venus, sun, moon, rising, or Mercury. Okay. I love it when that happens. Like, I go to say it and it's like, wham! Ooh, 2 5s on the board. Ooh, you know, 5s. 5s are challenges, blockages, setbacks, guys. Let's clarify before Red runs her mouth, because I like to know what I'm talking about before I start doing that. Let's clarify this Capricorn singles July reading, please, spirits and guides. What is going on here? Career's not looking good. Love might be. Friendship, not so much so far. Let's clarify with clear and precise clarification for Capricorn Singles for July 2022, please. All right, career. We had the 5 of Wands reversed. Let's clarify. 8 of Swords. Clarify further for career. 5 of Wands reversed with the 8 of Swords. Please clarify further this career position for Capricorn Singles. Why is the 5 of Wands reversed with that 8 of Swords here? What's going on? 3 of Cups reversed. All right. For love, we have the 10 of Cups. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups for Capricorn Singles love. Full reverse. Clarify further the love position. 10 of Cups, the full reverse. Clarify this further, please, Spirit. Full reverse with that 10 of Cups for love. Capricorn Singles July. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. For friendship, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Let's clarify that 5. The Empress in reverse. Yep, I don't need any further for that one. The 8 of Swords was reversed too. All right, the underlying energy so far, we had initially the Hanged Man. On the clarifying deck, we have that 6 of Swords reverse. Oh, excuse me, my son, my eldest is trying to contact me. Oh, bless that. Taurus's cotton socks. 3 out of my eldest sons, 4 is all Taurus placements. He is the most grounded, he's more of a parent than what I am, honestly. Always has been since the moment he came out my chichi. Nevertheless, I'm sorry, Julian, I know I am a disgrace. Nevertheless, when it comes to parenting anyway. Initially, Capricorn, we had the Hanged Man. This was clarified by that 6 of Swords. Well, it wasn't clarified, actually. It was the secondary deck. Ah, cool. Sorry, he's still talking to me in bubble form. I got a kiss to he's like, so you're out of the house of pain. I'm like, that's a band, Julian. I was thinking of that song that's where, you know, very electric song. Dum, 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 dum. Nevertheless, he would remember it anyway. So, back to what I was here for. My apologies. Capricorn. So, the underlying energies for the month of July. Firstly, we had the Hangman. In the secondary deck, the Clarifier, we had the 6 of Swords reverse. The whole energy for you for this month, Capricorn, is that of suspension. Taking the time out to really gain wisdom and insight here as to what would be best sacrificing for in your life. What it is that you want. You're really going deep within soul, I feel. Really asking the big, tough questions of self. What is it that you want out of life? What is it that brings you desire? What is it that you want to separate from? What is it that you want to sacrifice here for? And you're putting yourself in this state of suspension, asking these questions very, very firmly, very fluently with yourself. You know, you're not mincing your words. You're being quite honest with self, I want to say. And you're taking it all on board. With that 6 of Swords reverse, guys, I got to say to you that there is some sort of unwanted proposal, confession, declaration, some sort of news, but not news. Someone is actually going to tell you something. Some sort of, like I said, confession, declaration, unwanted confession, some sort of moment of the spill in the milk, having a moment of honesty when they had not been. And this is what activates this Hangman. It's what makes you need to go inside self, ask yourself the big questions. I feel like this got a lot to do with not just trust, but also how you've been perceiving people. You know, I feel like you may have been taking the approach of being very trusting, very invested. But I feel like when this confession or this declaration is made to come to light, it does make you question, can everyone be trusted by their face value? Or must I always be prepared that someone might pull the rug out from under it? Let's look at the main placements now and find out exactly what's going on for July for the single Capricorns. So we start off with career, my darlings. We had initially the 5 of Wands reverse. This was clarified by the 8 of Swords reverse and the 3 of Cups reverse. All reversed. Capricorn, career. What is this? This is a bit of a mess, my darlings. You know, I feel like you're losing some battles here with that Five of Wands reverse. You went in hard, you went in desire-filled, and you're met with some resistance, we'll call it. Resistance. And this made you really feel as if you had to dig in deep, and you really had to beat any difficulty, put the hard work in, get past the depression or anxiety that you were feeling. Because you do have some anxiety, and the reason for that is because there has been some sort of treachery in the past. I feel like whatever's going on with work, these people that have stood up against you are people that you've had an issue with before, or someone that you had in the back of your head, or a group of people that you've had in the back of your head that, you know, keep an eye on that. That's going to cause me some issue moving forward. Bubbling under the surface. That Three of Cups reversed. This is excessiveness to the point of selfishness, to the point of superficiality. So worried about that superficial shit and that, how can I put this, prestige, that they've lost all sentiment for the real important things in life. Capricorn, in career, I'm seeing here that there are some tussles, and you're feeling very much losing this battle of wills, of desire, of career. But you're trying so damn hard, especially mentally, to push through any discomfort, anxiety, depression, and all of that. Even trying to push through any treachery that these people have shown you in the past, or any disdain. Because you know at the end of the day, these are just superficial people who care about superficial things. And that's not what you're about, Capricorn. You're about truth, of connection, security, but not prestige necessarily. You know what sentiment is and where that needs to be. Or at least you will. Because you're opening yourself up. You're opening yourself up to the what ifs, what ares, and what could be's. Love. Now this had me a little bit excited. The Ten of Cups, the Fool reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, we are putting it balls to the wall. You're giving it a hot shot. Love. July, I'm seeing there is something coming in that's really making you consider it with that Ten of Cups. Oh, yes, it is. Really making you consider it. There's happiness and peace here. There is some sort of enjoyment of security, a peaceful environment, love, family sentiment as well. Happiness and respect. Therefore having a real richness in life. I feel like when you're around this person, it really makes you feel good. The Fool reverse, though, is telling me you do get a little bit caught up with this person. Maybe you neglect some of your responsibilities, or time just seems to really get away from you. But you do enjoy it. You do really get engulfed by it, I want to say. The Wheel of Fortune. It's telling me whether this turns good or bad at the end, there's a real chance here, and I think that's enough for you. That's all you're looking for, is just the chance. Just to have the option of a chance. And I feel like you're going to roll the dice on this one, Cappy. I think it might come out all right for you. I feel like even if it doesn't push forward in a relationship setting, this individual this is referring to will always be someone special to you. Whether that's in a, you know, platonic or more sexual orientation, if you get what I mean. There's deep, 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 deep emotion and feelings to this individual. I feel like it's more than a friend, but if a friend is all it can be, that is what you're willing to have, because you don't want to lose this. Never want to lose this. I'm hearing never want to lose this. I'll take whatever place I'm put, I'll take it, because it's worth it for me. Because I adore it. I am all, you know, look how happy that shit is. It's your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow almost. Friendship is not so great though. And that's the next placement we're going to look at. Five of Pentacles with the Empress now in reverse. With friendships though, I'm seeing that there are going to be some losses here. Big losses. These losses are going to make you feel pushed out in the cold. I don't want to give this message, but I've got to. For one or two of you out there, I feel a friend is going to go after this individual that you've got a little bit of a hot sync with, that's referring to in this love placement. And they're going to try to push you out. They're going to try and take your candy while smiling at your face. And in July, it's going to be realised. For the rest of you, it's just friends aren't being very friendly to you right now. And they are actively pushing you out. It's making you feel like you really, really are lost, destitute. Like you don't have a connection, a friendship connection to really speak to. Just feel very alone right now, I want to say. With the Empress reversed, these friendship connections just aren't fruitful right now. They are lacking in action. They're lacking in beauty. They're lacking in growth, I want to say. That's why they're sort of, I'm hearing it's going to the dogs. I'm hearing it's going to the dogs. It's becoming a dog's breakfast. It's getting murky, muddy. Sorry, I put a fly strip, but there's one fly that just will not get out this area. I'm so sorry. Let's get a little bit of extra. So the Capricorn Singles for July, please. Capricorn Singles for July, please. I need additional information, please, for Capricorn Singles for July, please. Thank you. Capricorn Singles for July, please. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, I got to dig that out of the gutsy. Sorry, there's a little bit of something that's got stuck to that card now. I must fix that. It drives me nuts when there's like, yeah, things on the cards. Okay, so what have I got here? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Start with the clouds. This is a little worrying card. It calls upon you to need to see the silver lining here. Yes, there are going to be some problems, and I do believe this may be in reference to that Five of Wands reversed. There are going to be some troubles. There are going to be some clouds rolling in with possible storms. But it's going to be up to you, Capricorn, to see the silver lining. To understand that we can look right into the storm and become depressed and become absorbed in this. Or we could say to ourselves, this storm will soon clear. And we will see the sun again very soon. Because this is why you need to look at it this way. The fox. Sly, cunning little individual, this one. This is calling on slyness. Now, there's two ways to read this card. Someone's being sly and not quite genuine to you, Capricorn, or it's calling upon you to hold some secrets back and not divulge everything so easily. Be a bit sly and sleuthy like the fox. Be a little cunning. But for most of you, I feel someone's being very cunning to you. And this is what the cloud is trying to tell you. It's time to look at things from a different perspective, Capricorn. Because the way you have been seeing it is not the way it actually is. You've been seeing a storm, looking directly into it. But have you been seeing what's going on around the lining of it? There's a fox around being cunning, being a bit sly, being a bit sleuthy, and definitely masking their true intentions here. But I don't think it's going to give you too much teal shade. Why do I say that? Because the next two cards. Next we have the flowers. Oof, lovely card, because this heralds a time when happiness is coming back to you. 10 of Cups. This heralds a time of getting over illness and feeling better, or it heralds a time of being sad and unhappy, and someone coming in to either bring you flowers, literally, to cheer you up, or coming in to make happiness bloom again, or to be reunited with wellness after a long period of illness or being unwell. And the next card is even more brilliant. The Clover. Luck, darlings. Luck is on your side. Just be patient and allow things to fall into place. The Clover is here to tell you that luck is present with everything you do in July, even through some of the more uncomfortable scenarios that you will face. And yes, you will face some of them. The clouds even indicate that. But it is not going to ruin you. If anything, it's just going to make you come out of this feeling much more lucky and much more thankful for it. There is some things that we need to go through here. I feel like there's a lesson to be learnt here, Capricorn. And I think you know what it is. Do you know? Even during the darkest of times, even when the road is black as coal itself, tomorrow the sun will shine again. What do you think, feel, or how people are acting right now, as awful as it is, and as painful or as uncomfortable or as icky it may be, tomorrow is a new day. And when we wake, the sun will shine again. Things will change. The only thing we can be certain about in this world is that things will change, whether we want them to or not. And it's that attitude we move forward with, which gives us a good indication as to what that change will involve or how it will turn out. A positive attitude, mind frame, but most importantly, a positive attitude is all that you need to bring in a lot more luck and a lot more happiness. Maybe that's what you're asking yourself. Thank you, Capricorn Singles. I'm just going to have a quick breather and then we'll move into couples for the you and them connection spread for Capricorn and their person of significance. Okay, let me clear the board and we shall start again. All right, Capricorn couples, while I have my death stick and just smoke out that fly for a moment. We are going to do the you and them connection spread. This is for you and your person as Capricorn. It is your reading. You will be first, foremost on top here. Cross watcher, you are the person of interest. Secondary, you will be down the bottom down here. Roles can be reversed. So just take the side that resonates for you, okay? Roles are often flip-flopped back to front. So just take the side that resonates, okay? I will always speak to Capricorn first so we don't get confused as to who is who. Otherwise, it can get a little bit mingled in the jungle. Okay. Now, as this is very much a love round, we are looking at Venus placements for this one. If you don't know, for you and the cross watcher, of course. If you don't know, don't care to, that's fine. You can still go via your sun, moon, rising, or Mercury placements will still attain messages for you. But if you want your best chance of resonating with the reading today, please suss it out and check it out. And I think you'll find that, 60% of the time, it does tend to hit home there. All right, Capricorn and cross watcher. Excuse me, sorry, that fly is very vindictive and really annoying, Redsky. Nevertheless, and now you made me lose my train of thought, so thank you for that, my black friend. Anyway, I have no idea. That fly just took my memory with it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. And whether the fly was white, green, orange, or whatever, I would have called it its colour like that regardless. So it has nothing to do with actually the colour of it. It's just the fact that it wants to be frisky with me. And I don't care what colour you are. If you be a little frisky with me, you're always going to get the same result. Okay, so please don't hit me up in the comments of, calling me the R name, because I'm definitely not that. That's for sure. I am very much about the individual. Personality and persona who they are, their essence, not what our attire is all about, or our skin, okay? It's got nothing to do with it. So anyway, I don't know why I felt the need to go into all of that, but obviously there must have been a need to. Let's do this reading. Let me have my death stick, clear out some of the incense, even though it is my favourite vampire's blood. And we will continue with the couples reading. Here we go. Before I begin, I just had a song actually come into my head. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the song of Linkin Park band. Chester Bedingfield, unfortunately, has passed away now, but it's an instrumental song, mainly only music played, but it goes at the beginning. Now, wasn't that fun? Let's begin. And it's like an instrumental song. I think it's song 6 on one of their albums from memory. Don't quote me on that because it's been a while since I've listened to that album. It would have either been their first album or their second album, Metatoria or something, I think it was called. But it's an instrumental song, and it's dun 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 dun. It's weird music. Dun 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 dun. Kind of goes like that. There's no words for me to sing to you. It's just only the beginning. Now, wasn't that fun? Let's try something else. That's all it says throughout the whole thing, and it changes its beat. It's very melodical. Do 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 do. But it's like drums and percussion. It's very heavy. But I had that song come into my head, and I had this feeling of, let us begin. Like, let this show start. Let's duke this out kind of thing. Don't know what kind of sensation that really was in regards to, but I feel like there's a sense of needing to stand up here. There's a sense of, let's begin the dance of it. Let's get into the meat of it. Let's bash this out. And I don't mean physical, and Reiki does never ever condone physical violence of any sort, but what I mean is to action it. To action it, like a dance. Let's begin. Maybe you may understand that better than me. All right, let's begin. If you know what the song's title is, definitely let me know down in the comments down below. All right, for Capricorn and the cross watching now for July, we're doing the connection spread, the thoughts, feelings, and intentions each way for each other, as well as an outcome, which I'll go through and clarify. And then we'll find out exactly what's what. For Capricorn and their person, please, for July 2022, please, spirits and guides. What's coming in for Capricorn? Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury placements, please. Alright, we start with Capricorn, please. What's Capricorn's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards the person they're connecting with for July 20? Okay. Now the cross watchers' thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Capricorn for July 2020, please. 2022. I just went back in time. Oh, wow. In the singles, in love, I had the Ten of Cups upright. We have in this person's thoughts, the cross watcher, the Ten of Cups reversed. Let's look at an outcome of the two energies. I'm going to clarify this before I start getting too in depth. Let's clarify this Capricorn and cross watcher reading for July, please. Just a moment. Sorry, I'm waiting on a visitor that normally just pops by on a Friday morning, so, All right, let's clarify this Capricorn and cross watcher reading, please, for 2022 July. So, we begin with Capricorn's thoughts towards this person. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords reversed. Thought that was going to drop. We have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. Capricorn's feelings towards this person. We have the King of Swords. Let's clarify this King of Swords, please. Why is Capricorn feeling towards the cross watcher, the King of Swords? Capricorn's feelings, please, towards the cross watcher for July, King of Swords. Why does Capricorn feel the King of Swords towards this individual? Thank you. because the King of Swords reversed. Really? Could I please have one more for that? For the King of Swords upright and the King of Swords reversed in Capricorns. The Devil reverse. Okay. Alright. Capricorn's intentions towards this person. We have the Temperance card. Major arcana for Sagittarius. Could be dealing with Saggy. 5 of Pentacles reverse. 9 of Cups with the King of Pentacles reverse. Alright. Their feelings was the Queen of Pentacles. Alright. Intention, sorry. Let's look at the Cross-Watchers version of events now. For the Cross-Watchers thoughts towards Capricorn, we have the 10 of Cups reverse. Let's clarify that 10 of Cups reverse. Why is the Cross-Watcher thinking towards Capricorn the 10 of Cups reverse? The Ace of Wands reverse. Cross-Watcher's feelings towards Capricorn, we have the 6 of Cups. Can you please clarify the 6 of Cups? Why is the Cross-Watcher feeling the 6 of Cups towards Capricorn, please? July. Please clarify. Cross-Watcher's feelings. Behave, please. The Cross-Watcher's feelings towards Capricorn, please. The 6 of Cups, thank you. 10 of Pentacles reverse, all right. Cross-Watcher's intentions towards Capricorn is the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Cross-Watcher? No, that's not one. That's the one I want. Clarify further, please. Queen of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords reverse. Please clarify this one further. This Cross-Watcher's intentions towards Capricorn. Thank you. The Magician reverse. All right. The outcome of the 2 energies. Whoa. Excuse me a moment. Okay. Which I was about to say was the 7 of Wands reversed, clarified by the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Justice card, major arcana for Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. Justice, please, in the outcome, clarify this outcome. For Capricorn and the Cross-Watcher coming together, moving forward. Why is Justice here? Patience is a virtue, I'm hearing. Sure is. 7 of Wands up right now, when it was reversed just a second ago. The Hierophant reversed. There's a lot going on here. It's a bit of a festivity for the eyes, put it that way. It's a bit of a smorgasbord. Initially, the underlying energy was the 4 of Swords reverse, and the clarifying deck was the Hierophant in reverse. Sign of Taurus coming through here. We are moving forward with this connection, but in a very cautionary advancement, especially mentally with the 4 of Swords reverse. We're moving forward, but we are very much cautionary, being very guarded advancement here. Looking at, thinking it, feeling it before moving ahead. Why? With the Hierophant reverse, I feel like there has been a lot of sacrifice for this relationship on both sides of the fence, or one side of the fence. And the sacrifice has really made you feel quite vulnerable. It's made you very susceptible. And I feel like it's starting to cost you a lot. It's why you're moving forward cautionary, guarded. You're trying to not be absorbed or just taken in by this, just being so susceptible that you don't really have any other option, sort of boxed in a bit of a way. Let's break this down now. So we start with Capricorn. Capricorn, your thoughts towards this person you're connecting with for July. We had the 9 of Swords reverse with clarifying the 9 of Wands upright and the 6 of Wands. 996. I find this interesting. In your thoughts, Capricorn, you are thinking that there is some sort of suspicion and some slanderous gossip here. You're thinking that this person is a little bit shady, and you think, that this is quite reasonable fear. With that 9 of Wands, you're always on the front foot, waiting for the next obstacle, waiting for the next issue, waiting for the next. You're trying to pause and regroup here a bit. You're trying to just take a breath for a minute. With the 6 of Wands then coming in behind that, I really do want to say that there is a lot of hope here in the way of getting support from the crowd or people around you. Everyone is really on your side, I want to say. You're thinking you've got a lot of support. You're thinking there is some reasonable fears here, some sort of suspicion, some sort of shadiness around this individual. So you stand with one at the ready at the gates of it, but you are trying very much to get some sort of regrouping, get some sort of clarity here before you start batting stuff away. Because you've got very strong support systems here. You don't want to start pissing off and breaking down walls if you don't actually need to. It's a sense of having some suspicions mentally here, but not quite sure. You're ready for the battle, but you're not going into battle yet, not until you can confirm or deny this, I feel. You're being very straight down the line. Let's look at the feelings now that Capricorn have. Now this made me giggle a little bit. King of Swords reverse, the Devil reverse, Capricorn. You've come out in your feels, along with a lot of King of Swords. Capricorn, you are feeling very, very active, very determined here. You feel experienced, authoritative, controlled. You've got a lot of force, you've got a lot of superiority, I want to say. And you are managing this very, very well, your feelings. You have many ideas, thoughts and designs, and they're all running amok. And you want to put them all into action, into feelish motion. But you feel like you can't. Because you feel like at the end of the day, this other person will ruin it, or it will be spoiled. There's some sort of conflict here in the issues, in the feelings here between you and this person. There's a lot of selfishness. Or you just feel that this person brings in a lot of unnecessary disturbance and happiness whenever you bring them into the fold. The Devil reverse is telling me that you've had a gut full of this shit. And in your feelings, you're standing strong to the fact that you will not be subordinate. You will not be taken over, controlled, manipulated, or misused or mishandled. You've had a gutful of the conflict. You've had a gutful of all that. And you recognise these patterns well and truly well now. You might have a bar of it. You might have a bar of it. Not in the feelings anyway. You've had a gutful. In your intentions though, like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, this is where it's at. You can think and feel all you bloody want. At the end of the day, what you intend to do to another individual is where it's at. We had initially the Temperance card. So this is Sagittarius' major arcana. This speaks to me of balance, of moderation, of frugality. Your intentions here, Capricorn, are that of fusion, bringing in all the elements and blending it seamlessly, being very patient, very moderate. The Five of Pentacles reverse is saying to me there is a lot of issues here, especially around pain or loss of monetary. But we are looking at it glass half full, trying to bring a positive mindset to bring in a positive outcome. Can't hurt. Then we go to the Nine of Cups. There is a lot of abundance here on your side. You've got a lot of victory, a lot of abundance, and I feel you're very stable, successful, and admired. King of Pentacles reverse. But this coupled relationship is not admired. King of Pentacles reverse is that of, the WhatsApper, the bloody, the corrupt accountant at the back of the alley, cooking the books. This is the Ponzi schemer. This is a scammer. King of Pentacles is a corrupt SOB that takes everything. When you think they can't take any more from you, they go another step further and spit on you while they really take it to a level of just beyond seedish. And you're just trying to be level here with this. You're trying to be positive about it, even though you've got some real qualms about it. Trying to show this person that when you invest in self, you can bring it in abundance and glory. But I feel like there's a lot of corruption here. There's a lot of mishandledness here. It's bringing in some sort of real disjointment in this relationship. Let's go to the cross watchers' point of view now. So their thoughts towards Capricorn. It's 10 of Cups reversed with the Ace of Wands reverse. They really are thinking here that there is pettiness and indignation here. I feel like they're thinking there's a lot of selfishness, there's a lot of exploiting of goodwill of others, that Capricorn might be inviting a lot of strife and quarrels here. And this is just leading them to think that this is just, you know, sterile, barren. It's not something they want to invest in too much mentally, definitely not. And it feels like greed here may be clouding some people's judgments. They just think that you're not. I'm hearing it's just so much quarrelling. And it's all just full of rage. We just don't see eye to eye anymore. It's just difference of opinion every single day. That's what I'm hearing. And how we had that 10 of Cups in their thoughts reversed. In their feelings, we've got another 10, but it's the 10 of Pentacles is reversed. 10s are completions of cycles, and I think in their thoughts and their feelings, they're trying to close this out in some respect. Their feelings, the cross watchers' feelings towards Capricorn. 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Very nostalgic. Their feelings are that of nostalgia, and I think that might be the biggest problem. Their feelings are lost back when those times are not here now. In relationships, things grow. They change. Sometimes we grow apart. Sometimes we just don't see eye to eye anymore. Sometimes we grow apart to the point where we don't even like each other anymore. It happens. But with the 10 of Pentacles reverse coming in behind that, there's a real sense of hazard and poor risk here. There is a sense of the home is not secure anymore. It may not even feel safe anymore. This person doesn't feel like it is. They don't feel like they're a part of the home anymore. I'm hearing, I may have the keys, but I don't belong there. So you may live together and they may even have keys to the home, but I think you'll find that their property may be starting to dwindle from the house. And it's not that they necessarily have somewhere else to live. Maybe they're just storing their shit in the car or off-site. I don't know. But I'm seeing things are slowly disappearing from the home. This person's property. Simple things. Clothes they don't wear. Sentiment items like personal things like birth certificates or photo albums, or you know what Aunt Nellie bought them for Christmas last year, some woolen jumper that they probably won't wear ever, even Christmas next year, but hold some sort of sentiment or regard. You haven't seen that in a while at the back of the drawer of the undies, you know. Speaking of which, where are half the undies gone? You know what I mean? Where's all these socks and jocks gone? Like, sorry, but that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting like visions of this. And you're sort of scratching your head and don't know, Capricorn, but I feel like this person is feeling not secure as they would like to be within this home. And they're just thinking about times when they were, times when things were different. And it hurts them a lot. Their intentions towards Capricorn for the month of July. The Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords reverse with the Magician reverse. And the Magician reverse is Mercury energy there. They intend to allow you to dote on the home, to allow you to create all the growth and prosperity Capricorn wants within the home. They're even willing to let you have the home at this point, I feel. They don't care. With the Two of Swords coming in behind that, there's a real sense of misrepresentation here. Misunderstandings here, a lot of embarrassment, violent tempers, dishonor, treachery, falsities, lies. With the Magician reversed, it says to me sleight of hand, being a bit mischievous, trying to trick, trying to manipulate. So the crosswasher intends for Capricorn to allow them to dote on the home as much as they like. They're watching you very carefully, Capricorn, because they believe that you are being misleading through lying or through misrepresentation of some sort. There's dishonor here, and they don't trust you. And they don't believe anything that you do or say. The outcome initially of the two energies coming together moving forward, we have the Seven of Wands reversed with the Justice card, Libra's major arcana. The outcome of the cross watcher and Capricorn moving forward is we're not making any gains here with that Seven of Wands reversed. We're just feeling embarrassed, and we're feeling full of doubt, and our hesitancy is bringing in a lot more of the same. We really need to face this challenge and really get deep in it and really have some real heated banter about what is going on here. Justice is saying just that. We need justice here. And I'm not saying the right thing, I'm saying the just thing, which means truly unbiased honesty, outcome. Not what's best for either, not what's the right thing, what is the just thing, what is truly unbiased, genuine. Clarifying that was the Seven of Wands upright now with the Knight of Wands reverse. If we can do that, we will have success and victory here. We will make gains here in this relationship, in this connection, and we will have success where otherwise we had failed. With the Knight of Wands reversed, though, I do feel like there is some sort of interruption or unexpected change which will develop from this, which might lead you back into a quarrelling situation, which may rupture this relationship for good, and it may break, as in a temporary separation or permanent. This is very much hanging by the tender hooks here, people. This is very much on the fence line and could fall either way here. What gives me hope is with that outcome, how we had it reversed and then it went upright. But I didn't want to see that Knight of Wands reversed coming in behind that. One's upright, one's reversed, one's upright, one's reversed. It's like we can't get this on a parallel. We can't get this on an even kilt of consistency. That concerns me. Let's get some additionals here for Capricorn and their person for July. What additionals can we get? Oh boy. What additionals can we get for Capricorn and the cross watcher for July, please? Yeah, I think you guys are in a long-term relationship or married. One more, please, for Capricorn and their person. Thank you. Titanium fortune cards are spelling it out probably better than what I could. Okay. The bird, the ring, the stork. Well, the owl speaks metaphorically of being worried, hearing that, consistent in the night, haunting sound of the bird calling, it's hooting. And you worry. You're not quite sure what it is. It's that anxiety, that worry in this relationship which is causing real fragmentation of it. Because rather than ask directly, we're assuming here. Make an ass out of you and me, honey. Make an ass out of you and me when we assume. Never assume. But you are. Both of yous are. And this is causing massive rifts for your relationship. The ring is that of a relationship. And I'm seeing an actual ring. Makes me think that there's an engagement here, or you are married, you are long-termers, you are, this is, a long spiel. With the crane, though, I feel like there are matters here, or the stork, I should say, of movement. It suggests things being stirred up after a long period of stagnancy. It will be stirred up and it will be resolved. On its own, it can be read as an event, though, as well. I feel like there is much to be stirred up in regards to this relationship, because we're making assumptions here and we don't really know. But make an ass out of you and me. I feel like we need to get real here. We need to stop listening to metaphorical what ifs in the air and have a real conversation and lay it out bare. Sorry. She poets and she doesn't know it. Because this relationship deserves that. And if we stir it up, there's a chance that we may just resolve some of this murky water. And it may be enough to heal or to mend something that is quite fractured right now. And I would strongly suggest doing so. If this is a relationship you want to save, want to keep going with, want to keep investing in, I strongly suggest that this would be a good idea for you guys. To really look deep and hard and be honest. And for each to trust each other enough that they are being honest and take their word at that value. Don't, you know, when someone lays it bare, kick them in the teeth for it. It's not polite. Really be cordial and honest and accepting of the information that is divulged. Because I feel if you don't do that, you will get honest, reciprocated answers from each other, and it will shed light in other words, very dark, dingy spaces within each other. And I think this is exactly what both of you need. Thank you, Capricorn and Crosswatcher, for joining me. Red Ski on another round of Righteous Readings. I hope I was able to give you something to work with there. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, share, and if you have not already, definitely subscribe to the channel and join me and my beautiful gang over there. We will be going live in the next 24 hours. Make sure, if you can, please join us. Dedicated to infinite fantasy. A friend, but more importantly, an avid mod and loyal friend to the channel. Thank you, Capricorn and Crosswatcher. It's been a pleasure reading your cards. And I look forward to seeing you next round with me, Red Ski, here on another round of Righteous Readings. Raw, righteous, real. Bye all.